Hey, Crystal. Hey, girl. I have my contacts. I was curling my hair and I'm like, you know what? But my hair's still a little wet. That's the only problem. That it's still a little wet, so it's okay though. You know they cowards, right? If you're gonna come at me from a fake account, it don't even count. It don't matter what you see. You're not gonna get acknowledged. You're not gonna get nothing. When you're ready to come at me and you put on your big girl panties on, then we'll talk. Till then, vete a la you know what. My hair is really wet, man. Well, not super wet, but humid, like in the center. Oh. It's not super. Oh my god, I had it all the way up to the 450. Hi, Kirstine. Thank you, girl. You know what's so funny? The last day that I was on here, my hair was still super orange. And I was gonna process it one more time. And then my cousin was like, no, try this shampoo. And I tried it and it literally got it. Now it's yellow, but because I haven't toned it or anything like that, but I got all the orange out and that thing, it works so good. I'm watching you from Ghana. Is that how you say it? Exactly. Bring your ass to my house or meet me. No, I'm serious. Last time, the last girl that was all trying to do all her barking, and then I'm like, go live with me. Go live with me and tell me how you feel or what it is, huh?
By chance, you see a little box that said on it?
On?
O-N.
No. I'm like, go live with me. How about from now on, I'm going to give you the opportunity to vent and tell me what it is, what the problem is, and why you continued to come at me sideways when I don't know you. But you know what's funny is that they won't even go live with me because they're all fake accounts. They're literally all fake accounts. So you don't count, you don't matter. With your scary ass. Hi, Margarita. We're doing good. We're getting ready for school. Kids start school after this weekend, so I'm super excited for them. That they get to go to school already. I'm excited because I'll be home alone. And they all go back to school, so then I could go back to my regular routine. Wow, really? What the hell? I've been saying for the longest time that I was gonna do my hair like this, but I was kind of like trying to wait for, because I had just dyed my hair black, so I was like, I better wait so I can get, like, strip the color out. But then I said, I'm just gonna see what I can do, and then I did it. But it was like Beyonce, where it's like still a little, well, it's actually more on the yellow side now, but that was orange, bro. Orange. And then I was using purple shampoo, but purple shampoo is only for like the yellow tones. So then my prima was like, no, try this shampoo. And I tried it, and like this, bro, one try, like one layer of that shampoo. See, my hair's still wet. One layer of that shampoo, and it literally, like, legit, it took my all the orange out. But I was scared to leave it on there too long because that shampoo is so strong, dude, that my fingers were all dying purple. My fingers were all dying to the color of the shampoo, and I got scared. I was like, fuck this. What if my hair turns freaking blue? Then what am I gonna do? And I haven't touched it ever since, so I'm gonna use it. I didn't wash my hair out today. I only washed my extensions. So when I wash my hair next, I'll do another layer of it and see what happens. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So I think I'm gonna try again with the purple shampoo just to get the yellow tones out now. But I was super excited because of that, bro. And I honestly felt like I've always used purple shampoo all these years that I've always had the blonde, and my cousin has half the patch like me. But I never thought about using anything else besides the purple shampoo. So I was kind of amazed. And believe it or not, it makes a big difference on what shampoo brand you use, because I've always used like the Shimmer Lights, I think that's what it's called, which is like the cheapest brand you can get of the purple shampoo. I used to use that one all the time, and this time hubby brought me one, and I don't think it was the Shimmer Light ones. He brought another brand, and yeah, that one didn't work that good until I got the other one. By the way, my hair's wet, so if you see the steam, it's not smoke, it's steam because my hair's still wet. I should have blow dried it, to be honest. I suck. Oh, Amy, yes, he's super excited, and Junior was like, Serenity pulled up Junior's schedule for middle school, because of course he's going to middle school now, so Jaden's staying at elementary by himself, and Serenity got her schedule right away. That girl got her schedule right away. She's all excited for all her classes. But anyways, she helped him get his classes yesterday, and then he's like, I don't want to go to school. Like, Junior hates school. He does good in school. He gets good grades, but he hates it. Like, he hates it. But anyways, and Serenity's like, oh, those are good teacher. Well, first she was like, oh my God, you got that teacher for math. He's so mean, he's hard. And I'm like looking at her, like giving her the look like, girl, don't make it worse. Don't tell him that. I'm over here trying to tell him, like, it's going to be a new experience. You know, you're going to school with older kids. There's going to, you know, you'll make new friends, and you don't have to be only friends with like the kids that are in your grade. You could be friends with older kids too, you know, like it doesn't have to be just your age group. Because Junior gets along with a lot of people, and over here in the neighborhood, like all of Serenity's friends from middle school, when they go to the park and they hang out, they all get along with him. Hi, cuz. They all get along with him. So I'm like, dude, you could even make older friends. So guess what, you guys? Remember, he got moved football team. So Saturday, they determined what, like, what all the what the players, what their position was gonna be for all the players, right? Hold on, you guys. Let me put some of this heat protectant. It smells so good. Hubby was so freaking excited to come home and tell me that because, you remember I told you guys that on Saturday Junior played so freaking good. Like, I'm so proud of him. He killed it. Well, due to him playing so fucking amazing, he's basically playing the whole freaking game. He plays literally from beginning to end. He's gonna be in there. I don't know what the hell what it is, to be honest. When he comes in here, I'll tell him to tell you guys. But I was like, so you get to do like from the beginning to the end, and he's like, yeah, he said, I'm gonna be starting, and then he started telling me, and I'm like, this is for Junior, not for Jaden, for Junior. Jaden still can't participate. Jaden just finished his T-ball. He doesn't want to do football. He wants to do baseball. This is for Junior. The football is for Junior, but he did so good, you guys. Like, the team really likes him. The coaches really love him. And I'm like, dude, are you going to be able to handle that? Like, to play the whole entire game? And he said, yeah, he's all excited. So I'm so proud of him. Because normally, like, last year, he didn't play the whole entire game, you know, like they told him. I think he only did, like, defense or something like that. But over here, and that's because they didn't really give him the opportunity to show them, like, what he can bring to the table. And over here, they gave him the opportunity to show out and show them what he can do. And now he gets to play the whole entire game. I'm excited for Junior. And then he's like, I was telling Serenity, but you know, I don't know shit about football. So I said, yeah, he's doing so good. Like he gets to start, he gets to middle, he gets to third and fourth. And they're like, wait, what? Whatever that means. He gets to play the whole game. Like, Mom, that's not what it's called. Oh, I don't know. He gets to start, he gets to middle, he gets to third, and gets to fourth. Whatever it is. Hi, Irene. I'm so proud of him, though. I'm excited for him. Yeah, so it was, I guess it benefited him to change teams. But then this weekend, because that was on Saturday, right? So then yesterday... Well, I don't know. I think it was yesterday, yeah. Michael went to take Junior to practice, right? And then he's like, babe, I got an email. And I'm like, what? Like, what kind of email, right? And he said, it's the same people from the program. And I'm like, what did they say? And that the email said that due to Junior's birth certificate not being verified, that he wasn't going to be able to play the first game this Saturday. And I'm like, fuck no, bro. Hell no, they're not about to do this to him, especially because they made him change fucking teams. So how are you gonna say, like, this is how much, like, they don't know what the fuck is going on, and they're trying to be professional, and they're trying to be more strict with verifying and all this shit. So it's like, how are you gonna say that he can't play in this game because his birth certificate hasn't been verified? So then how the fuck did he get moved to another team already? He already played with them and everything. So again, how is he not verified? Like, oh, I was so pissed off about that. And Michael told the coach about it, and the coach was like, he should be fine because clearly they did verify it, because that's why he got moved to a higher group. But I'm just like, it just goes to show that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That really pissed me off. And I was going to call them today to tell them some shit, but I'm like, you know what, fuck them. Which I should, because I should be like, see, you guys don't even know what you're doing, bro. Like, I just got off the phone with you guys literally a few days ago on Friday, because you said he had to move teams because you verified his birth certificate. Now you're claiming you haven't verified it and he can't play. Like, what? How insane is that? Hi, puppy. Hmm? Go tell Dad. Go tell him. Well, you still have to tell him. Go tell him. Go tell him. He said he's mad at his dad. Jaden, dude, I swear, Jaden is like me. That boy holds grudges like no other. Yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah, it's weird, but I think somebody got it wrong. But that just goes to show you guys, like, that they're not on the same page. Like, they clearly do not communicate with each other, because how are you gonna send that email after the fact that you know I called and fucking told you guys shit for making him change teams, and to be like, oh well, he can't play. Nah, dude. All 4 quarters. Yeah, he gets to play all 4 quarters, but I don't know what it's called, like each one. I know that the first one is starting, right? But what's the rest? Second, third, fourth? He gets to start, second start, third start, and fourth start. Just playing. But I'm serious, I don't know. And I'm gonna make some shirts for me and for like us. I gotta go and get some shirts tomorrow, actually, because I'm gonna make up some t-shirts for his games. I would have made t-shirts for Jaden's t-ball, but it's like not even a real thing. But Junior's thing, like, everybody gets all, you should see, bro, the parents get so competitive. I don't know if you guys remember last year, but last year for the last few games, one of the parents got into it with one of the refs and they made him leave and everything. It was like a big old thing. But they go, it's a big old thing. Everybody gets into it big time, and it's like, and this time we're gonna have cheerleaders for our team, which is like, I added more layers, you guys, to my hair. What do you guys think? Should I add more? It's a little shorter too, because obviously I added more layers. But let me fix this one. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. No, I know, but they call it something else. Like, Junior said the first one is, I'll tell, when he comes in here, I'll ask him, because it's something else. I know it's first, second, third quarter, but they call it something else. I just don't know what it is, to be honest. I remember that first quarter. Looks great. You could really see it. My hair's a little wet still, so it's probably going to be a little frizzy. I don't want it to be, but what can I do? Use the blowout blow dryer for the top. And I was debating if I should add toner to my blonde and make it be like the golden blonde, and then eventually I could make it go back to blonde blonde. But I don't know. I don't think it looks bad now. And I wish I would have did my cousin's method since the beginning, bro, instead of... My hair's still wet, you guys. I can feel it. Yes, he's playing both offense and defense. Starting means he is not behind, not benched. Top player. Yeah, I'm so proud of him, you guys. You don't even understand. This boy, he killed it this Saturday. So, and then I think he's gonna, it's better for him too, because he gets to play with all the like older kids, you know, like, that's really good. I'm so proud of him. And he wants to do basketball. Junior's very into sports, man. Like, he's very dedicated to sports. But, and I mean, this boy, he goes all out, bro. Like, he paints his face like he's going to war, and I'm just like, June, do I need to buy you face freaking what is it, the face makeup removal wipes? Because he be painting his face, all this stuff. I'm like, this kid. I gotta do my bangs, but I like to use my blow dryer for my bangs. Well, let's just try. Definitely have a reason to be a proud mom. Thank you. I'm excited. The games get crazy though. Like, you know, we bought, we invested in one of those big ass, like a tent, because it gets really bad in the summer, or if it's raining or whatever. We don't stop playing if it rains. It doesn't rain. were out there, right? So we invested into one of those, and I'm gonna get another one. I want to get, because we have a big family, so my suegros, they go too. So I'm gonna be getting another one, but the one that we have now, it's a big one, but we want to get another one. But you should see, dude, so whenever we set up like the little tents and the game starts, because the parents have to participate on the game as well. So for example, since we started obviously late on the new team, where Michael's gonna be like a substitute, so you know, like the people that hold up the chains with the numbers, like whenever they're playing, whenever the team starts moving, depending on how far they run, they have the parents on each side. They have to hold it's like a little chain with numbers. I don't know what the hell it means. I think it tells you like how many, I don't know, it's something like that. But we have parents that have to do that, right? And then the remainder of the parents, depending where the team's at, like I swear, bro, they literally be following the players all the way across the field, and the whole time we're just like, well, a lot of the moms, because some of the moms get all into it too, and they're like the ones that know what the fuck is going on. Me, I don't know. I just clap when they clap. I cheer when my son's doing something, and most of the time I be recording my boy, like, I don't know. And Michael's over there, he don't even sit down the whole time. He's standing up because he's so anxious about the game, and if not, he's yelling at Junior and telling Junior what to do. It gets crazy, right? But I think it's so crazy to see the parents, like, they will literally follow them all the way down the field and all the way to the other side, depending where, like, they want to see everything that's going on. But some of the parents do get a little bit too into it, where they start fighting, like I said, with the refs, and they're like, nah, dude, you can't do that shit because you'll get thrown out. The Chain Gang. Hey, yeah. What's the name of his football team? So he is, there's Storm, Cleveland, but he's in sophomore. Because there's, like, they do it like the high school, so fresh, like, he was in the freshman team, and then, like I said, he got moved up. So he's sophomore for Cleveland Storm team. And then they put like they did a rush on his uniforms because we play this Saturday, and they're doing, like, I'm kind of sad about the uniforms, because honestly the uniforms that he had, you guys seen the baby blue with the gray, is so badass. Like, the way they made them, they're sick. And every coach, even though they're all the same team and obviously different levels, every coach, they pick what colors they want, and they pick out the uniforms. And the ones that they're doing now, I believe they're just gray. But the ones that he had he got to keep his jerseys, by the way, for the last team, because it already has his name and his number. And now he's getting new ones, but they're not the baby blue. So they're alright. Yeah, he's in a Yaffle. Yeah, this is his second year doing the Yaffle. And they're like so into it, bro. Like, I'm so ready for it. And it's nice, like I said, we're homebodies. So I look forward, like, it keeps us on our toes to do shit and to get out of the house and be at the park with the kids. Because look, bro, like, some parents might think it's a pain in the ass and don't even stay to watch the games. Some parents don't even attend the games or whatever. And it's like, look, one day they're going to be teenagers and they're not even going to want to do shit with you. And these are the years that you're never going to get back, and you only live once. And being a parent, one in a lifetime, bro. There's a lot of people that don't even have kids. Like, I remember, like, I always used to be like, fuck, I should have waited, later on in life, you know, to have kids when I used to be struggling to get a babysitter to go out and party when I was younger, right? Like in my early, well, not like mid-20s, I would always feel like that. But now that I see a bunch of people that are my age and don't have any kids, and now they're having a hard time having kids, and I'm like, imagine when their kids are this age, you know, like it's not going to be that, they're not going to be that young anymore. So I guess it's kind of good. I say start having kids after 25. I used to say wait till your 30s, but now I'm gonna say once you're 25, that's when you should start. You don't want to be too old and your bones aching and shit because you can't play with them. Hi, Cindy. So I'm gonna make some shirts. Awesome. I'm gonna make some shirts for us, and they actually have some that we can buy. But you know me, I like to make our shirts and stuff. And then Titi's gonna be starting too. Except she'll be cheering for high school students, obviously not for juniors team, because she's gonna be doing high school. But what I'm pretty excited for her. I just don't know what the hell's gonna happen, because normally like they do the tailgate thing at the beginning of the year, so I don't know when they're doing the whole tryouts for this. She's joined. Remember I told you guys she wasn't able to join cheer because we didn't know when they had the tryouts. It's not that we didn't know it. She didn't tell me, so we didn't get to sign her up for tryouts. But guess what, bro? I honestly thought that her being on a cheer team or any kind of sports for school would be cheaper, because I don't know. I mean, personally, I never played sports in middle school, much less elementary or high school. I only went to school my freshman year. So I don't know how it is, but I don't recall paying for them to be on a team for the public schools. Even for Nathaniel, because Nathaniel played sports in Santa Fe for the school, and I don't recall having to pay for none of that. I remember they would give them uniforms and all that, but I don't recall having to actually pay for it, because Serenity's cheer stuff is going to cost me exactly $1,000 for her to be on the cheer team. Which is whatever, you know, as I don't mind paying it. As long as I could keep her out of trouble and that encourages her to have good grades, then I don't mind paying it. And they do offer like, you could pay it all up front, or you can do payments, and then they do fundraisers. The girls do fundraisers for it. Remember, we did a fundraiser for Serenity's Razzle Dazzle for that cheer, so I appreciate everybody, all of my supporters that participated, because you guys were such a huge help on that, and it benefits the whole team too. But I thought it was free, you guys. Hi, Lucia. Cheerleader, is she still? No, she hasn't been. She didn't finish being a cheerleader at the beginning of the summer. I had enrolled her, but remember I was telling you guys that we were having a hard time with the coaches because they had a bunch of little girls, and then they fired the first set of coaches, and then it was just a mess with that program. So Titi didn't want to do it, and I was just like, if she's not liking it due to the coaches, I'm not gonna pay all this money for a program that she doesn't even, like, I'm forcing her. And then we were waiting for her to do the cheer team for the high school for Cleveland, but she missed tryouts, which I believe it was mainly like a camp for the girls, and then they automatically roll over. It rolls over to the year for cheerleading. But I don't know. I mean, this is my first year doing sports with the kids out here in Rio Rancho, because when we lived in Santa Fe, over here in middle school in Rio Rancho, they don't even offer football or basketball. I think football in middle school, you can't play in 6th or 7th, only in 8th grade. I think basketball is somewhat the same, or it might be 6th, 7th, I don't remember. And then they don't offer no cheerleading at all for middle school, which is weird. Like, dude, like, don't you guys want to encourage these kids to want to go to school? And yes, I get it that it's all about learning and stuff, but also give them something to look forward to. Like, for example, they don't do dances, they don't do school dances anymore, or if they do it like an hour or two or something like that. Like, they suck all the fun out of the school. And I get it that school is meant for you to learn, but also, like, they don't do field trips. They don't do shit. They took away home ec. They took away art. They took away all the fun shit. So no wonder why all these kids want to drop out. Makes sense. I used to love my electives in middle school. I used to love home ec. I feel like home ec is something that needs to be brought back for sure, because these kids need to learn how to cook something. I'm excited for her high school. So am I. I'm super excited for her. She's excited because she got Spanish, and she wants to learn Spanish really, really bad. And I talk a lot of Spanish to her, but I kind of regret, bro, if you are bilingual and your babies are little, talk nothing but Spanish to them, so that way when they're at school or they're around their friends, they talk English to them. That's the only way it's gonna stick, because, man, do I regret not talking to my kids in Spanish 24/7. And they could catch on to it so fast, you guys, because when we lived in Santa Fe, Junior, for first or second grade, I don't remember if it was first or second grade, he chose to be in a Spanish class, which was 80% Spanish, and the remainder was English. And man, dude, that boy learned a lot of Spanish, even to the point that when we came over here, they were trying to say that that he had to get extra help because he didn't speak English. What? What do you mean he don't speak English? Like, what the fuck? And Rio Rancho schools don't offer Spanish at all. It's just so strange to me. Rio Rancho is so different compared to Santa Fe, but then again, I mean, when I lived in Santa Fe, I kind of lived in the side of town where is like a lot of low income people live, you know? I mean, which to me that was always normal. Never even looked at it like that. And now I kind of live in a neighborhood where it's kind of bougie, so it's sad to say, but I feel like Rio Rancho, this district, is all about money. Everything is about money. Like really, dude, $1,000 for cheerleading? You guys don't think that's crazy? Like, imagine, bro, like I'm a family of 4. So imagine and they're all different age groups, right? So let's just say they're all a year behind each other, and all my kids are in high school right now, and they all want to do sports. That would be $4,000. Who the fuck would, like, and I get there's a lot of people that have the money like that and got it like that, but not everybody got it like that. I just always figured, like, I don't know. I could understand, like, everything went up on prices and stuff, but $1,000 is crazy. I didn't learn Spanish young, and if I can speak it, I understand very little. Yeah, you just have to, be around a lot of the Spanish, like watch shows or people that just talk a lot of Spanish, because look, before hubby went to prison, he knew Spanish, but it wasn't like he knew a lot of it. He knew somewhat, like he understood it, but he didn't really know a lot of the words. He didn't know a lot of Spanish, like he didn't speak it clearly. And he would always tell me to teach him, and I'm like, no, dude, like, I don't want to teach him because I didn't even think he was going to prison. I'm going to be 100% honest. I really didn't think he was going to go to prison. I thought he was going to get just like a slap on his hand and like, oh, you're getting probation kind of situation. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. He went to prison. And Michael went to prison in Las Cruces, meaning in Las Cruces, everybody speaks Spanish. So imagine being in prison and you don't even know, like, understand it a little bit, but not that much. Like, how the fuck would you know if the person right next to you or the person that's trying to have a conversation with you isn't telling you that he's going to take you the fuck out when you're sleeping? Like, it's funny, but it's really not funny. You get what I'm saying? So like Michael made it a priority to learn Spanish, and that man, dude, he could have a whole conversation with you in Spanish. He knows everything. Like, I like to test him, and he knows. Like, the other day I was telling him to answer, like, to keep going, like, kind of keep it going and see if he could get it. So I'd start counting, like, cinco, seis, and then he'll say siete, and then lunes, martes, and then he'll say miércoles, and then noche, and then he says dia. So he knows. I mean, he knows everything, and he learned it all while he was in the 5 years that he was in prison. He went 1 year, like a year and a half, I believe. He was in North Carolina, but the remainder he was there, and he learned it. But if you have little ones and you speak Spanish, talk nothing but Spanish, because they'll catch on, I promise. Is this my house? Yes. This is my house. Trouble learning. You're right, they do learn the bad stuff first. My oldest daughter was in cheer for high school here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it was close to, oh my god, $5,000 a year plus all traveling and oh my god, dude, that's insane. Well, I know, like, the cheer team that Serenity that she was on, they travel and stuff too, and I know it was around $3,000 for her to participate for them, and they do travel because they go and compete everywhere. But that's crazy, bro. Like, I think I feel like they kind of make it hard for a lot of parents to try to keep these kids from getting out of trouble and staying drug free and not becoming young parents, because not everybody has that much money. Not everybody can afford that if they have multiple kids. You get what I'm saying? But, like, I could understand $500 a month. I mean, a year, but $5,000? Come on, bro. And it's sad because I could guarantee there's a lot of parents that want their kids to participate, especially if their kids want to, but they can't afford it. So they, like, kind of make it hard for parents to try to keep their kids on track. Because, dude, not everybody can afford that shit. I know damn well 5 years ago I couldn't afford it. No. I couldn't afford it 5 years ago to even do $1,000 a year. For a cheer team, no. I couldn't afford it 5 years ago. And I'm being honest. No way. Okay. So I added more layers to my hair. I don't know if you guys were on my live with me when I added them. But let's see. I feel like the only way when I know if I like the amount of layers I have is when I put my hair up to see how it looks. I miss you. I haven't been on Facebook much. Hi, baby girl. Yes, I did dye my hair. Well, I kind of didn't really dye it. I did the color removal thing on it. And then I used like the shampoos to lift the color to remove the orange and the yellow. I try and teach my kids Spanish, but they literally just remember how to ask for food and some bad words. But hey, that's something. Something's better than nothing. I'm just saying. Hi, Deborah. Sandra, you don't know. I always show my house. Let me show you. Let me show you my living room, because I feel like you guys always see my house. This is obviously my makeup room. A fast little turn because it's a mess. And then this is my living room. Hold on. Okay, so this is our living room. This is the other living room. This is upstairs. There's another living room right there. My son's room is right there. There's a staircase, kitchen. There's the kitchen table. Here's another dining table. And then all the rooms are upstairs. That's my house. Girl, you really never seen it? I mean, for Christmas, I'm always in the living room with my Christmas trees. Okay, so look, I shared a picture of the house with that staircase that they both connect in the middle. And now I know why you're confused, okay? I mean, I honestly thought you knew what my house looked like, but... So I shared a picture with the staircase that goes like this, right? It's kind of like an X, right? And it connects in the middle and stairs this way, and then it has the hallway on the top. I shared it because I thought it was beautiful. Like, I think I've never seen a staircase go like an X, right? So anyways, so I seen that somebody commented if that was my house, right? But the only reason why I saw it was because somebody went and put no, right? And I don't know who this person is. They don't even have a badge, nothing, right? And then I saw that they were replying to someone else's comment that said, "Is that your house?" And then I'm like, why even? So I went and commented back and I said, yes, it is my house, because it's like, dude, why do people do that? Like, honestly, like when I used to wear the contacts, and I get it, but nobody's asking you. And of course it's not my house. I mean, it's not, but I just think it's hilarious because, like, whenever I would wear contacts and then people would be like, "Oh, I love your eyes. I love the color of your eyes." And then somebody would go reply to them and say, "Yeah, she's wearing contacts." Like, I eventually I'm gonna tell them they're contacts, but you really can't, like, really, bro? Like, the fuck is it to you? Let's be for real. But no, I loved the way that house, the living room connected. I curled my hair the wrong way, and now look at it. Doesn't even know what direction to go. I thought that house was beautiful, so that's why I shared it. Because we are in the process of buying another house and moving. I live in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Yeah, I always show my house. And, well, I'm always in here. But I feel like, in all reality, around Christmas time, I'm always in the living room because I'm always putting up all my Christmas trees. But it might look a little different because I'm always in a different living room. But you guys, I've been telling you guys for a while that we are planning on renting this house and buying another house, like, more private with more land. That's the goal. But dude, right now it's so expensive to even buy a freaking car, because I'm looking for an SUV. But girl, it's so expensive. Have you guys seen the new 2025 Escalades? Oh my god. They're starting off at $85,000, but oh my god, bro. When you go inside, when they show the inside of the Escalade, which is like it's fully loaded, right? But it's not the extended cab one. It's like the short one. But when you get inside of it, you know, like the dashboard on the 2024 Escalades, they're like mid-length. Not this one, dude. You get in, and the dashboard is the whole, as big as basically the size of the windshield. So you have a flat screen from the window to this side of the window, all the way across is the dashboard to the new Escalade. And I'm just like, oh my god. And then it has normally, which I already knew this, like the front seats, they do the massages and all that stuff, but this time they changed it where the second row also does the seat massaging, and then automatically the seats behind come with the TVs on the what is it, the headrest thingies. They have the TVs and everything. Oh my god, I would love to move to Denver. How much are the houses around over there? Cause like a 5-bedroom. How much does a 5-bedroom do you think goes around over there? The new Escalades are beautiful, bro. Like, they're, oh, and then they have like, you know, whenever you turn on your car, like when you push the button on a Cadillac, the lights turn on, right? It's like a greeting thing. Well, now the new Escalades, whenever you push the button, it has like a hello greeting on it, and the lights start doing all kinds of crazy shit. Oh, and now you have an option with the new Escalades. You have the option of getting a gas one or an electrical one. Denver is so expensive, is it? I love how you decorated for Christmas. Yes, we're doing Halloween this year. I actually wanted to start already because this year I'm going to be doing well, my goal is to enter the Halloween competition. They do a competition, a neighborhood competition, so it's kind of hard, bro, because a lot of the people that have that enter the competition over here, they have those big ass fucking skeletons, dude, and I feel like you can't really, it's hard to compete with the people that have the big skeletons, because those huge 12-foot skeletons are pretty cool. Last year, how we decorated for Halloween, I think we did a really good job. But this year, we still have the big, what were they called? I forgot what they're called. The things that we made, we still have them in the garage. But this year, let me show you guys. This year, I wanted to, is my charger not in here? Let me turn on my tablet and I'll show you guys. This year, I'm going to be doing, I want to do Jeepers Creepers. How far is that from over here, Jess? To my cousin Jess, because I know there's two Jesses. I lived there for 10 years before moving to Vegas. Ooh, do you regret it? Would you go back if you could? Alright, let me see if I put my hair up how it would look, or I might need more layers. Or I could do like two little colitas. What if I do two little colitas? Let's see. But I need like short hair ties. So you did Serenity's hair too. So cute. Girl, I love my daughter's color of her hair. If you're trying to go red, I really suggest you go that kind of red. And the only reason why I'm saying that color, because it's not high maintenance. That whenever you dye your hair a deep burgundy red, it does not bleed. It doesn't bleed as much as it bleeds when you do bright red. When you do bright red, it does require a lot of maintenance due to the fact that you have to keep dyeing and dyeing and dyeing and dyeing it, because every time you shower, even if you use cold water, every time you shower, it like drips freaking all the hair dye out. But when you dye your hair that deep red burgundy, the only time it's gonna bleed is the first time you shower. The first or second time, and it will fade out. And that's like any hair dye. Like, you know, when you dye your hair black or brown and you shower and it kind of, you know, sometimes there's a little bit left over of the hair dye. And then eventually it stops bleeding. That's what happens with a deep burgundy red. So it's low maintenance, I promise you. So I told Titi, like, if you're going to go red, you're going dark red, because last time it was so much maintenance. And I don't mind doing my daughter's hair all the time, but girl, she has a lot of hair. I don't have another liguita, you guys. Her hair has gotten so long. I love the color Serenity, so pretty. Thank you, friend. Her hair's gotten, it was longer, you guys, and she damaged it so bad. And I don't, like, it's not her fault, but she had to learn at some point how to straighten her hair. And from her not knowing how to straighten her hair, and people don't believe it, but when you straighten your hair, if you keep straightening it on the same area over and over and over, you're gonna burn your ends off. And guess what's gonna happen? Your hair's gonna shrink, because you're burning all your fucking hair off. So that's what happened to Titi. Because she wanted to learn how to dye her hair. I mean, she wanted to learn how to straighten her hair. And that's what happened. Sorry, I can't see you guys. My mirror's all... I need to clean my mirror. I just want to see how it looks. To see if I need to add more layers. And now that her hair's growing back, it's because I told her, like, see, Serenity, like, you need to stop straightening your hair. You need to stop straightening this over and over and over again. Like, no, girl. You're supposed to, if you don't know how to straighten your hair, let me give you a quick little lesson. Dude, my bangs always be killing it. So let me give you a quick little process on how, I need to tuck my hair back here, on how to straighten your hair. Like, wait, hold on, you guys, before I get up and you see my ass. Y la que sabe, sabe. It's like an inside little joke for supporters. Inside joke. Wait, where's my thing? Let me grab one and show you, sis, really fast, okay? Okay. I can't believe she's growing so fast. Yes, you guys remember Serenity on the Beat? Oh, my baby girl was so little. That was like me last time, her doing a Serenity on the Beat. She was literally cleaning her brushes with her saliva, her eyeshadow brushes. She was so little. Okay, so look, I'm not gonna take it all the way out, but when you're straightening your hair, I'm being serious, the last thing that you're gonna straighten is your ends, okay? The ends is the last thing you do. So if your hair's stubborn, I understand that you might have to go a few little rounds, 2-3 rounds. I get that, that's understandable. But where people fuck up is when they keep doing it all the way down to the ends. Don't do that shit, bro. You're gonna fuck up your hair. So what you're supposed to basically do is you straighten it like this. And you stop. You brush it, right? You go back. If it's still not straight, and you bring it down, right? Leave that out and you stop. And then if it's straight already, like let's just say it's already more straighter, like you like how it looks on the top, you got it to the level of straight that you want it, then one more round, but you go all the way down. But if you're doing this, and this, and this, you're gonna damage. And it's not that you're really damaging your hair. In all reality, what you're doing is you're breaking off your split ends at the bottom of your hair, especially if you're not cutting your hair every so often, you're gonna have split ends, right? If you don't cut your split ends, and whenever you're dyeing your hair, that's what happens. When you're straightening your hair, that's what happens. You're breaking off the ends because it's so weak and fragile at the bottom where your ends are, your split ends, that when you put a lot of heat on it, it breaks off. It literally breaks off, right? It's even like when you're brushing your hair. If you brush really tough and hard on your hair and you see a bunch of little hair on your shirt and on your lap, those are all your dead split ends, right? So if you keep straightening it all the way down to the end, all the way, that's what happens. You're breaking it off every single time, and your hair gets shorter and shorter and shorter. That's why you only straighten from the top, midway, stop, again, stop, unless your hair gets straight with just one round going all the way down, then that's fine because you're not going to run it again. But if you keep running it over and over, and that's what happened to Titi. And her hair got really short. And now, all summer, she hasn't been really straightening her hair so much. And she's more careful now. Like, she doesn't do that anymore. But again, she had to learn the hard way because if not, she's never going to learn. I told her, but she didn't listen, and that's what happened. But, I mean, she's getting older, so she has to learn at some point. Or what was I going to do? You know, majority of middle school, you guys, every morning I would wake up at 6 in the morning to straighten her hair for her. Every morning. Every single morning. And then when Jaden started school last year, that's when I was like, nah, girl, you're going to have to learn, bro, because she has a lot of hair, so it was kind of like a little too hard for me to do it for her all the time. So, no, sis. Okay, where's my glasses? Let me show you guys what we're going to do. Does she like to wear her hair curly? Oh, yeah. She does. But she's like me. She goes through stages. Like, that's how I am. Like, when my hair's all black, I miss my blonde. When my hair's all blonde and I see girls with black hair and I'm like, oh my God, like, I need to go back to my black hair. And then that's me. I miss my black hair and I dye it black and then I miss the blonde. That's me. That's how Serenity is with her hair. But this summer, since last year during school, she was straightening it so much that her curls kind of started fading out. So I had to get her some curly hair products to bring her curls back, and they came back. Now her hair's super curly. And I love her hair. She has so much hair, bro. Like, I'm not even playing. That girl probably has enough hair for 2 heads, which is crazy because she, when she was little, she had a lot of hair when she was little, but the only thing was it was super, super thin. So whoever says, you know, like because I come from a Mexican background, and it's always been said that if your kids are born with bald spots or their hair's not growing or it's super thin, you're supposed to bald them, especially the girls, right? I never balded my girl. Never. And it's crazy because I never balded her, and whenever she was 3, 4, or 5 years old, her hair was so thin that whenever I would make her 2 braids, it was super thin, right? And then one day, I cut all of her hair in a Dora haircut. And from that moment, her hair got super thick, like how it is now. So, I don't know if it's really true that you have to bald your children. Because my daughter never... Like, I can show you guys. Like, I'm being dead ass. My daughter never was bald. Ever. I have a little bit of orange still in my hair. Well, not as bad as it was. So I think I'm going to do another round of that blue and see if I could get it to come out. But it was worse. You guys remember how bad it was? So, and obviously using the colored shampoos doesn't mess up your hair at all. But let me show you guys what I really wanted to show you guys. No, Mary, so the last thing that you're going to straighten is your ends. Your ends are very sensitive and they break really easily. Even if you don't cut your split ends, even if you do cut your split ends, often straightening and curling your hair is how you start getting split ends as well. It creates it. So the more you do it, you start getting split ends. It starts to dry your hair out at the end, right? So then you get split ends and your hair, your strands split in half. That's what a split end is, right? You start getting them from curling your hair and straightening your hair from the heat. It dries it at the end and it breaks, right? Because your hair grows from up here. So, whenever you're straightening your hair, the last thing you're going to straighten is your ends. So you basically, let's pretend this is the straightener. You straighten from the top all the way down to like right here. Just avoid your ends depending on the length of your hair or if you have layers. The goal is to just avoid the ends of your hair like this much. Avoid it. And then once this is all straight, then you run it all the way through, because the bottoms like this will straighten right away. Very easy, I promise. So it's kind of like how, because look, even when I curl my hair, I do it too, look. And I'm using a 90s, like a old school 90s curling iron that has the little clamp on it. So whenever I curl my hair, I do the same thing. I bring it down like this, and then I stop right there, and then that's when I start to curl, and then I slowly bring it down. But if I'm straightening this portion, I stop midways, and then I run it through. But that's what I like about these kind of curling irons, is that you can actually straighten your hair at the same time of curling it, because in all reality, with the wand you can't do that. But I do the same thing with the curler. Look, let's just say I'm trying to straighten the top part of my hair. I do the same thing. I leave the ends out. So I go in, I leave the ends out until I'm ready to wrap it fully. Then I wrap it. My extensions just unclipped. And then I wrap it fully. So just leave a good portion of the bottom of your, and that's it. But if you keep doing it and doing it and doing it all the way to your ends, you're just gonna break them off. My daughter too, she was born with hardly no hair and grew so slow that I ended up cutting her hair in pre-K. Like a short pixie cut. She looked like a little boy, but aw. But from that point, her hair grew so fast, so long, and so thick. Oh, so thick, like Pocahontas. Stark with long hair. They would call her that. I mean, they used to call me, in elementary, they called me well, first it was always Princess Jasmine. And then they started, whichever one came out first, they called me that first. I don't remember if Pocahontas came first or Princess Jasmine, but that's what they used to call me at school. And I hated it so much. I would go home crying to my mom all the time, because I'm like, why do they keep calling me that? That's not who I am. Like, why do they keep, to me it was like they were making fun of me. Till I got older, that people would be like, you should be happy they call you that, you know, like, that's not anything bad. But to me, it was like, dude, I'm not Pocahontas. Because I used to have super long hair down to my butt, and my mom would braid it every day. So every time that I would sit down on my desk, I would have to go like this with my hair to pull it to the front to be able to sit down. If not, I would sit on it. But a lot of the girls they would always bully me. They would put fucking gum in my hair. Supposedly my best friend in freaking first and kindergartner, she put freaking gum in my hair. But yeah, my hair used to be super, super long, and I used to get so mad because I'm like, girl, I am not Pocahontas, and I am not Princess Jasmine. Stop calling me that. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, so I guess it's different for everybody, but I remember a lot of my family members, they would bald their kids, and I'm just like, dude, that's fucked up, bro. Like, as it is, I think it's so, like, crazy to see a lot of people give birth to their babies and their babies are all bald. I mean, to me, it's kind of weird because, like, dude, all my babies come out super hairy, like, super hairy. But not everyone's like that, so I thought it was, like, what the hell? Not normal, really, to see babies being born bald, I guess. Like, even in my ultrasound, every time that I would go for an ultrasound, that's the first thing they would tell me. Oh, your baby has a lot of hair. Because you could see it on the ultrasound. It's, like, all white. Okay, so let me show you guys before I hop off, because it's already 11. I was going to do makeup, but it's too late. I need to get new glasses. I don't need new glasses, but I need to get the frame, not the frame, but the actual... this, whatever it's called. I need to get a replacement because they're so scratched up. So let me show you, sis. what I'm gonna be doing. Well, what I'm gonna attempt, because you guys know me. Good night, Perlita. It's not that I make promises that I'm gonna come through with it, but I'm making promises I'm gonna attempt to do it, because mine might not come out just like it. But, oh, and by the way, I'm super excited because my thing, you know, my palette, my makeup palette that I told you guys that I'm gonna be dropping, it came, and I freaking love it, and I want to show you guys so freaking bad. I want to show you guys what it looks like. I'll be showing, obviously I show the girls on supporters because it's like a private live, but I just don't want to show on here because I know everybody's going to be like wanting to purchase it and it's not available. So I'm actually in the process of doing pictures and all that, but a lot of you guys and my girls on supporters were saying to get the brushes too, so I can drop it all as a set. But I love it. Just know I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me show you guys. Where's it? See, like, how can I compete with my neighbors when they have the huge ass skeletons and their house looks like that? Like, be for real. Like, you know automatically they're gonna win because just one skull like that, one skeleton like that is $300. And trust me, I've been trying to buy one myself. They're sold out. Lenses, yes, I need new lenses. I need to replay all of the lives. Girl, you've been missing out. You've been missing out even on drama, bro. I'm just playing, not really drama, but we had a few little fake accounts coming for me. Silly girls. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Look at how cool these are. I think stuff like this is so freaking funny and awesome. What the hell? The skeletons, they're all everywhere in the house. I wanted to do that. So I seen a picture on Pinterest and I wanted to do it so bad, but hubby's scared of heights. So it's kind of like, I'm not going to do it because I'm scared of heights too. But there's, I seen like the full size skeletons like that. And you know, I live in a 2-story house. They'll go, this picture that I saw, it's a 2-story house and it has a bunch of skeletons, but they have them like, they kind of, I don't know how they tie them or nail them to the house. And it kind of looks like the skeletons are climbing up the house. Bro, it looks so freaking dope. But hubby's like, he's scared. Oh, like this. Look at that. This is similar. This is not a double 2-story house, but like this. Look how they're all climbing the house. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me that's not cool. They're all on top and climbing. Some of them are like hanging off and shit. I think that's so fucking awesome. Oh, you know what? You're right. Junior will do it, but that boy, he's very like, está un poquito loco. Like, I'm scared he's gonna try to jump off or do something and be extra and then he hurts himself. Look, you guys, like that. Isn't that cool? Just a bunch of skeletons everywhere trying to climb up your house. I think that's just fucking awesome. I love it. And then look at this one. I think you could actually purchase this pumpkin. I mean the skeleton, and it's the pink one. Oh, it won't let me get it, but it's like a big pink skeleton. Anyways, let me show you guys what I'm gonna be doing if I can find it. What I'm gonna attempt to do. Oh, this one's pretty cool too. Look, guys. Put that in front of the house and make it look like Michael Myers is hiding. Dude, I wish my kids would participate. Like, I always tell them, like, let's do something scary. And on Halloween night, instead of going trick-or-treating, we all stay home and some of us will dress up. And then whenever they come trick-or-treating, they're not going to know if it's really a person or if it's like a doll. And then, scare the fuck out of them, but they never want to do it. And since I feel bad to like tell Jaden that he can't go trick-or-treating, and I don't feel comfortable letting the older ones take him by himself, because I would do it. But this is like something similar to what I want to do. These are like what we made last year. This is what they were supposed to look like. Well, hubby was making zozobra or some shit. He made such a big one, and I'm like, bro, it wasn't supposed to be that big. You made zozobra. I was trying to make a bunch of these in front of the house. You guys remember? But hubby made like a zozobra. It was so fucking big. So this is this year's attempt. Jeepers creepers! Is that not cool? Those are nice. This is the one I tagged her to Level Up. They have them at Costco as well. Also Party City. Wait, what is it, Irene? I still haven't seen it. Is it on my personal account? They have the huge ground-breaking skeleton. Really? What the? I haven't... Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't really been going to the stores, girl. Because I spend a lot of money. Oh, this is the house I was telling you guys because it's a 2-story house. This is what I was saying. Isn't that dope, though? Like... I like how they boarded up the windows and then they have the skeletons all over. I would think that would be pretty dope. And I need to start like working on all this shit if I want to do it. I learned how to... I like the Jeepers Creepers idea. Is pretty cool because you could actually do a lot with it. But then I kind of feel like a lot of people don't even, well, the new generation don't even know what the fuck Jeepers Creepers is. They have a lot of cool stuff, man. I still have my big pumpkin, my pumpkin arch that I made last year. And I think what I'm going to do for that, since I still want to put it up, obviously, because, dude, I spent a lot of time and money doing it. I'm going to add another arch on the other side so that way it could be like kind of like an M. That's my plan, but we'll see. I think I'm going to start, now that the kids are going back to school and I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands, I think I'm going to start working on stuff like that. But I'm going to get off real fast, you guys, because I'm going to go live on supporters really fast because I really want to... I want to show the girls some stuff really fast over there. Hi, Vanessa. Man, I didn't get to go trick-or-treat till you were 9. Oh, shit. Honestly, I don't remember trick-or-treating when I was little. The only thing I remember when I was little is one time my mom dressed me up like the witch, like from the Wizard of Oz, and I remember I was so mad because she literally dead ass glued a big ol' ass nose on my face and painted my whole face green, and I was so mad because I didn't want to be the fucking wicked witch from fucking Wizard of Oz. Like, I already felt like, honestly, you guys, I already felt super ugly and I got bullied so much, and then to be the wicked witch and make me look uglier with a big ol' freaking busted ass fucking nose and paint my face green. Oh, my mom still has the picture of it. And I'm like, dude, I hated that freaking costume so much, but I don't remember. Or even like Michael Myers, maybe. Do the whole house with a bunch of like, do a bunch of like the cornfield all over the house and then have a bunch of Michael Myers all over. Or maybe like have a bunch of different like different characters, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy Krueger. And for those, I know what we can do. I mean, I could literally just buy the Halloween costume and then stuff the body with stuff the costume with like clothes or and then have them standing up in different areas. But the only thing about that I'm like is Is somebody gonna, what if somebody comes and tries to steal my shit? Because sadly, even though I live in a very bougie neighborhood, due to it being a bougie neighborhood, there's a lot of people that come over here and steal for Christmas, dude. For Christmas, there's so many people that drive over here to the neighborhood and go to the houses and steal the big old blow up fucking Santa Clauses and who knows what else. I swear on everything, they fucking steal it. They go and jack people's houses, and it's so messed up because like, dad, like, dude, I've been lucky that nobody's stole my shit, because I swear to God, I'll fucking hunt you down. Steal my shit. Remember when somebody was stealing my witch's hats, and I was so mad, like literally I was like, it has to be, looking at the cameras, and we couldn't find anyone, and then Junior's like, Mom, they blew over here. They had blown to the other side of my fence. And I thought that somebody stole all my witch hats. I'm gonna take, thank you, Irene. Let me take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna look. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Because I really, oh, let me show you guys outside what it looks like. I got a bunch of lights for outside of the house, like just like regular lights. So that way like it lights up the trees and stuff like that. Hold on, you guys. Okay, let me show you guys. Yes, I remember that. They had all flown to the, because I guess while it was super, super windy, right? Oh, I'm kind of scared to go outside though because there's a cat. The fucking neighbor's cat comes over here. And I'm dead. I was so scared of cats, and this cat's fucking black with spots. I swear on everything, I'm fucking scared of cats. I'm pretty sure he's inside already. And cats can sense, right, when you're scared of them. See, I don't know why this one's not turning on. But look at all my lights. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Hold on, guys. See, but I don't know why that one doesn't turn. Let me try to turn it on, but I'm scared that there's gonna be, look, I got all the lights. I'm gonna get more of those big ones, like the ones that are shining on the tree. And then I got all the ones that go across, like these ones. But this one, I don't know why she don't want to turn on. Oh, and she's all the way. Okay, look. Wait. I'm scared of the cat. So I got all these lights. And our grass came back to life, you guys. The guy didn't lie. But see those big old bright lights that I got for the trees? I want to get more. I had two of those already, but they were smaller, so they weren't as bright. So I think I'm gonna get two big ones like that again, and put it for the one for that big tree back there, and for my bushes. But I think I'm gonna one of my neighbors that live like down there, a little bit further down, they actually have lights like those ones right there. They have lights like those on top, like on top of the house. And it looks so freaking dope. So that's what guess what, you guys, today I took my car for a fucking ride. By the way, this is my car. This is soon to be my lowrider. We took it for a ride because my cousin was working on it, and he did such a good job. Hold on, guys. Which one? Oh, just leave it in your backpack. I know, Lisa. I like them because, like I said, the other ones that I got, they weren't as bright. Look, you can look. I even have one right there, and you can't even see it. It's literally right here. Look, and look at it. It's all faded, like. And then those ones are hella bright, but there's something in the tree. I can hear it. That shit's scary. I have a fake snake in the tree to scare the HOA people. That's, you know how they send people to come and cut my grass and stuff. I put a fake snake, like a rubber fake snake, and I think someone saw it and got all fucking scared, and then they wrapped it around the tree. Yes, there's solar lights, but Irene, one of my neighbors down there that I was telling you guys, they have solar lights like those, and they put them on the top of the house. Like, for example, like, you know, my 3 windows up there, and then there's that one, right? The bathroom one. They put lights wherever there's shadows. They put a solar light right there, and then it lights up the house. I want to fucking do that so bad. So, like, get one for right there, and then put one right here in the corner of the house. And then on the other side, I want to do that. And they're solar lights, but the only problem is they're pricey because they're not like the regular solar lights. I seen somebody on YouTube show me how to do it, and I found the correct ones, and you basically put them like in each corner. See how dark it is on the top of my house? So you would put them right there, and then it would be a bright light like the trees. So it would be right there, one there on the other side. It would look pretty dope. See how quiet my neighborhood is, dude? My old neighborhood, I'm even whispering, but at my old neighborhood, there would be people bumping it and domestics on the other side and a drive-by or something and kids running around still, somebody walking up and down the street all drunk. And over here, look, quietness. And it's so dark because how weird is this? They only have street lights at whenever there's a turn on the street. See? But other than that, look. It's so fucking dark. And then the next street light is way down there. See? I don't know if you guys can see it. But I love how my lights look. I don't know. I was kind of going to see how the 4 little solar lights on the floor. I was going to get more and put them on this side of my driveway. So that way it could kind of light up this side of the driveway since it's so dark. But I don't know if I should. You guys think I should? On this side right here. So that way it could look like that. It'll be on this side. Yeah, it's so dark out here. I always take the dog for a walk around this time. If I don't go live. But I wanted to get some to put here. So that way it won't be as dark. See? It's so dark right here. So I might get, but it's such a long little, thingy all the way to the backyard. So I think I might just get one pack and do it here like that. But anyways, you guys, I took my car. This is my car, my soon-to-be my lowrider. We took it for a ride today, and oh my god, it drives so fucking smooth. And hubby was saying that there's like some kind of engine in it, which makes it like super, super duper fast. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, does that make me part of the cool gang? Oh, look at update on my plants. I kind of fucked up on one of them, but look, this one's still thriving. See my Hello Kitty? You guys remember my Hello Kitty pots? This one sadly got dried out so bad, and it was like this, literally like this. Look, it was like this, all dry and dead. And hubby's like, keep putting water, you could probably bring it back. And it did. It came back, but the whole thing was like this. And And I'm like, there's no way it's gonna come back. Like, that shit's drier than dry. And he's like, no, keep putting water and I bet you could bring it back. And it did, look. A lot of it came back. Which is insane because look at it. It was literally dead. And this one was the same thing, see? It's because it rained. So what happened was my mom, and I shouldn't have listened to my mom because they were perfectly fine. And my mom came and she's like, you need to put them in the sun a little bit. Let the sun hit them. And I'm like, no, I like them. Like, they're fine right there. I put water and the water stays in it because since they're underneath the house, the sun doesn't hit it directly. So basically the water the soil stays moist, right? So it doesn't dry out. But she's like, no, put them in the sun once in a while, put them in the sun so that way they get a little bit of sun. So guess what? I put them on top of the fucking, over here in the sun, and I forgot about them. And in a few hours of it being directly in the sun, they dried out. They dried out completely, and I'm so mad because I should have just left them there. They were fine right there. Cut off the dry pieces off and they will grow. Oh, really? But I don't know where to cut because look. Like, I don't know where to cut. Like, do I cut all this? Because it's all dead, look. I just been leaving it alone and putting a bunch of water. Same with this one. See, it falls off right away. And I'm surprised they even came back, you guys. Because the whole thing was like this. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know why I listened to her. I'm being serious. My poor freaking... By the way, I found... I went to Marshall's and they had a bunch of these Hello Kitty planters. But they had the blue bow on it at Marshall's. So, and I was gonna get some, but I'm like, I still have my baskets and I never even hung them up. I've been slacking this year. Normally I go and this boy locked me out. Normally I go and I buy my baskets as long as you don't cut off the roots. I'm gonna try it. But we'll see. I'm gonna go, you guys. I'm gonna go live on supporters really fast and then I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. I need to package all this stuff because I need to take some stuff back to the mail for Amazon. I haven't took my mirrors back and I need to take these back before they say it's too late. But I love you guys so much. The brown can be trimmed. I'm glad they came back. Yes, I was so sad and I was just going to let them go. And Michael's like, no, put water in it and it should grow back. And I didn't believe him because I'm like, dude, they're so dead. There's no way they're coming back. But sure enough, it came back. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what I can try to cut. And hopefully it comes back. But either way, ya casi llegamos to the end of the summer, right? I mean, I still have the whole month of August. So maybe I should still do my baskets. I'll see you on supporters. Okay, I'll see you over there. Good night, Patsy. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys mañana. Bye.